All right, what's going on, everybody? As soon as you hit that live button, that joint come right on you. That joint come right on. As soon as you hit that live button. Hey, y'all, it's Friday. I'm not going to keep y'all long. We've been talking about writing that essay. And in writing that essay, we talked about over a week and a half ago now, maybe 2 weeks, you got to first think out what you want to write about. You got to think of a topic. Some good ways to think of a topic is to list them. After you list them, you maybe list 10. The most topics you can choose to write about, list 10 in a minute. Then go back and cross out 6, which should leave you with 4. Pick your top 2, flip a coin and choose one. Or you can make 5 and take your top 2 best ones and choose between those 2. But you got to choose a topic. Once you have that topic, when writing a 5-paragraph essay is what I've been talking about. You want to take that topic and expand on it. One way as you get older, let's say leaving elementary school into middle school, is learning how to use an outline as a pre-writing strategy before writing your rough draft. I'm going to say that again. One pre-writing strategy after you have decided on the topic is using an outline as a pre-writing strategy before writing your essay as a rough draft. Okay? We talked about the introduction being, make sure this camera on. Right. We talked about the introduction being the most important part, if you ask me, of your essay. And here's why. Your introduction is first. Based upon how you introduce, let me get a little hype. Based upon how you introduce your topic, lets readers know if they want to hang with it and read the rest about it. So your introductory statement comes first. On your outline, we talked about having an introduction first. Okay, we talked about your hook, which is your attention getter. This would be the first thing you have in your introduction. And then we talked about your thesis statement, okay? Your thesis statement basically is what you're trying to prove in your paper, depending on what you're writing about, and or a sentence, a statement that contains the 3 things your paper will cover or be about, okay? Those big 3 that I talked about. This is for your introduction. Introduction, make sure you got that hook, that thesis statement. Now, out of that thesis statement, your first body paragraph, your first paragraph after your introduction, it's going to be all about A. Okay? Whatever you put for A, let me move the tripod up a little. Whatever you put for A in your thesis statement, that's what you need to discuss, only what you need to discuss in your second paragraph. Body 2, whatever you put in your pre-writing outline, I'm going to show y'all what the outline looks like, then I'm going to get off of here. We talked about the outline before. Whatever you put for your second thing, your thesis statement, your third paragraph, because your first paragraph introduction, that's your first. Your second paragraph is your first body. Your third paragraph is your second body. Okay? In your fourth paragraph, can anybody guess what goes here? If A is your body 1, B is your body 2, which is technically your third paragraph. Let's say that again. Whatever you put in your thesis statement, A, that's what you mentioned in your first body paragraph, not your first paragraph, because your first paragraph is your introduction and thesis statement. All right, your introduction, hook, thesis statement. Whatever you put for B in your thesis statement goes to your third paragraph, which is body 2. Talk about B. You want to give examples. And then whatever you have for this is for the second one. Whatever you have for C goes to your fourth paragraph. Okay? So when doing an outline, you briefly mention what your introduction, hook, thesis statement is. You can actually do this in 1 or 2 sentences, okay? Anything in between your hook and thesis statement or your topic sentence, that would just be extra. It's not necessarily needed. People just need to know what they're going to read about. Your body one, this is where you get a chance to shine light on whatever you put for in your thesis statement for the first thing you mentioned. I'm only just using the letter A. All right. If this was math class, I'd probably say variables. Okay. Take the place of a number, but here it's gonna take the place of some words. And body two, whatever you got for your second thing in your thesis statement, you're gonna elaborate on it in body two. Body three, which is your fourth paragraph, whatever you got for C, you're gonna elaborate on it. And body three. Now these outlines, you all, I'm just reviewing, but in these outlines, they look like this, as I showed you all. Roman numeral 1, I'm gonna put introduction, okay? Roman numeral 2, body 1. Whatever is your subtopic, you put it here. You don't have to have body 1 right there. But if you're new with this, if you're not familiar with this outline, you can put body 1, write your subtopic here. All right, then you need an A and a B. These are your supporting details, okay? When you get to body 3, I think I was supposed to have a paper written today so I can show you all an example. Let me work on that over the weekend. Then you have your second subtopic, okay? Maybe I can have that paper done by Sunday evening or Monday, and then A and B. So I need y'all to do this on your papers. Roman numeral 4, body 3. You write your subtopic, whatever you got in your thesis, make it brief. Put it here, okay? A and B. This is going to sound and be coming in. This is going to sound and be confusing to anybody who's not copying down what I'm doing, okay? A lot of learners nowadays, especially a lot of these youngins, they do not want to trust the process. I guarantee you, if you do this on your paper and you watch my previous videos, you'll be able to fill this in. This is a pre-writing strategy. This is an outline used before writing an essay, okay? Introduction, body 1, 2 supporting details. You don't have to elaborate here just yet. Body 2, 2 supporting details. Body 3, 2 supporting details. When you get to writing your actual paper, that's when you get to expand and elaborate. And then your conclusion paragraph is Roman numeral 5, okay? That's where you leave your readers with something to think about. So here's what I'm going to do. Since it's Friday, I'm going to get out of here on this. We're going on 8 minutes. But I want you all to make this outline out. If you haven't done it in the past week and a half, as I've been talking about the outline, pick a topic, give a hook, give a thesis statement. Whatever, the first thing you mention in your thesis statement, your A, B, and C, A is your subtopic, okay? Let me use a different color. A is your first subtopic that you would elaborate on in body 1, all right? But right here, since we're in the pre-writing strategy, the second thing you mentioned, B, you're gonna write it right here. That's your subtopic. And then C right here. So in other words, let's say you got a thesis statement here. Thesis A, B, C. The first thing you mention in your thesis statement, you're going to briefly put that description right here. You're giving it a caption, a title. Then you'll give 2 things that's going to bring out whatever is that first thing right here in A. Body 2. This is technically your 3rd paragraph. Remember, your first paragraph, introduction. Your second paragraph, which is your body 1. Once you get used to seeing body 1, but it being the second paragraph, you'll remember it's the second paragraph. Why isn't it the first? Because your first paragraph is the introduction. Now, this isn't writing the paper. This is just the outline. It's the equivalent of the table of contents when you're writing, okay, when you're reading, okay? So what I want y'all to do over the weekend, make this format, fill it in with a topic, do a body 1, a body 2, body 3. You do not have to have a conclusion just yet. Leave that blank on paper. Do it on paper first. Let's go old school. Do it on paper first. And on Monday, well, you can type it in the comments what you got. You can email me. If you want my email, just put it in the comments, make a request, and I can give it to you that way. Or, matter of fact, I'll give y'all my email, motivationalmusicteam LLC @gmail.com. That's motivational, like you spell the word motivational. If you don't know how to spell it, Google it. Motivational Music Team LLC at gmail.com. And email me your outlines if you're interested in really learning how to write that 5-paragraph essay. Not just there. I'm gonna get an outline done myself over the weekend, and maybe I can let this have it go on the screen so you all can see what it looks like. Okay, and then we'll go to writing that paper next week as well. I want to try to get off of this by Tuesday so I can move on to something different. But this helps you with writing an essay. This is a pre-writing strategy, what you do before writing an essay. Because if you can do this, your essay is 50% written. Because all you got to do is take this information, transition over, and elaborate. These A and B parts under each body paragraph are examples, and you can give examples within the examples and details, okay? So talk about the who, what, where, when, and why about the A and the B, and make sure it relates back to your subtopic for each body paragraph, and make sure those subtopics relate back to what you got in your thesis, okay, and your topic sentence under your introduction. That's all for today, you all. Today is February the 24th. I am Fred Lee, formerly known as Mr. W. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're liking it. If you're not liking it, hit the thumbs down. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, I'm at 491 subscriptions. I'm at 491 subscribers. You can be my 492. Wish y'all have I hope y'all have a wonderful and safe weekend. And make sure if you're liking what I'm doing and you want to contribute, look at one of my previous videos on my intros. There's ways to give on Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Apple Pay, or you can just share this video with 10 people. Share it with some people, with some friends, with whatever age group can benefit from learning how to write an essay in college, middle, elementary school. Share it with the family. Share it with my family. Share it with the family. Share it with me. Hey, man, I'm sending it right back to you. Let you know that I'm sharing it. But I wish y'all a great, wonderful weekend. And for all my adults out there, let's make sure we all adulting the right ways, okay? Want everybody making home safe to their babies. And to the babies, y'all make sure y'all do some reading over the weekend. Get at least, 16 minutes in a day. We got something called in our district of 14.2. I don't know if it's still popular, but you read for 14 minutes and discuss it with somebody for 2. But that's it, y'all. Keep it there.